There is a new leak from Harbor Freight, but the strange thing is that almost no one is paying attention to it. While the tool community is busy discussing discount deals and familiar products behind the scenes, a very small piece has just emerged. And if you connect the dots, the picture that emerges is truly astonishing. A leaked email, an internal announcement, and an unusual discount of up to 50% on the current Ratchet lines. At first glance, they seem unrelated, but when placed side by side, everything starts to fit together suspiciously, and all the signs are pointing to the upcoming April. If what I just discovered is true, Harbor Freight might be preparing to launch a major upgrade, not just a new product, but a completely different generation of tools. So the big question is, what is really happening behind the scenes at Harbor Freight? Today, we will dissect each sign, and you might be surprised to see where everything is leading. Actually, the story started quite amusingly. I receive a lot of insider leak emails about Harbor Freight. Every week, some say a new tool is coming, others say there's a huge deal, and some even claim they know the exact product plan for next year. And to be honest, 90% of that is just guesswork. So my principle is very simple. No second source, it doesn't exist. But a few weeks ago, an email landed in my inbox. The content was extremely short. No logo, no fancy signature. There are only 2 lines, almost like internal notes. The first line says, G2 ratchets might start appearing around mid-April. I read it and thought, sounds reasonable, but not enough to believe. But it was the second line that made me stop. The entire wrench line can be remade G2. Wait a minute. Not just ratchet, but the entire wrench line. If that's true, then this is no longer a new product. This is a reset of the entire tool line. At that time, I still thought it might just be a rumor. Harbor Freight used to have a lot of speculation like that, but then everything started to get strange. A few days later, I received a completely different email, this time from an official contact at Harbor Freight, not related to the previous leak, just a small announcement, and in it there was a detail that made me read it twice. Ratchet G2 target timeline mid-April. I sat there for a few seconds like, wait a minute, this is starting to look real. Because when a leak randomly matches internal information exactly, it is no longer just a rumor. It starts to become a pattern. And when I started to look more closely, I realized there were a series of other signs happening simultaneously. The signs that most people haven't noticed yet. But when you piece them together, the picture that emerges is quite crazy. And we will talk about those signs right now. Oh, by the way, if you like this kind of deep dive into tool industry leaks, you can subscribe to the channel. It's not mandatory, but sometimes we discover some quite interesting things before they hit the shelves. Alright, if this were just a single email leak, I would have overlooked it. But when I started looking around, there were a few details that were anything but normal, and when pieced together, it resembles a pre-bombing cleanup rather than a regular sale. Fact number 1: timing. Leak says the G2 ratchet could appear in mid-April. It sounds very specific, but the interesting thing is, Harbor Freight is actually following the same preparation steps they always take before launching a new product. Not a big marketing campaign, but it's about clearing out the inventory. Fact number 2, the price of Icon ratchets is in free fall. I'm not talking about a few bucks off, I'm talking about a nearly 50% reduction. Some Icon ratchet models, which are considered the pro-level line of Harbor Freight, are being sold for nearly half their original price. And if you've been following Harbor Freight long enough, you'll know a very familiar rule. They don't drop prices that steep just for fun. Usually that means either they are preparing to change the packaging, upgrade the model, or clear the shelves to bring in something new. And if you look at big players like Snap-on or Milwaukee, they rarely do deep discounts like that. They prefer to keep prices high to maintain a premium image. Harbor Freight is different. They're like, all right, clear it all out. Something new is coming. Fact number 3, Spring Black Friday. Yes, Harbor Freight has a pretty interesting event called Spring Black Friday. And from what I've heard, this year it might fall right in the first week of April. Do you find this chain of events interesting? Early April to huge sale. Mid-April to G2 ratchets appear. Coincidence? Maybe. But in the tool industry, coincidences are rarely just coincidences. And the fourth piece of evidence, the one that makes this story a bit crazier. The initial leak didn't just mention the ratchet, it refers to the entire wrench line. If that's true, then this is not just a minor update. This is the kind of refresh for the entire tool ecosystem. And that's when I started to ask a much more interesting question. After all, what is G2 really? Is it just a slightly better ratchet? Or is Harbor Freight preparing to step into the big leagues like Snap-on? In the next part, we will start analyzing what G2 could change and why the tool nerd community is starting to take notice. Oh, and if you enjoy digging into the tool industry, leaks like this little investigation, you can subscribe to the channel. No need to. But sometimes we discover some quite interesting things before they hit the shelves. Alright, now take a step back and look at the bigger picture. If this leak is true, and all the signs are indicating that it might be true, then what we are seeing is not just a few new ratchet models, it looks like a strategy to upgrade the entire tool ecosystem. Currently, Harbor Freight has quite a lot in hand. Icon ratchets, considered their premium line. Icon wrenches, aimed at professional mechanics, and a series of other Pro Tool lines are expanding very quickly. The problem is, for many years, Icon has always been labeled quite interestingly Snap-on, but cheaper. Sometimes it's a compliment, but sometimes it's also a kind of copycat reputation. And if you look at how Harbor Freight has been developing recently, it seems they are trying to break free from that shadow. So what could G2 be? The first possibility, a completely new ratchet mechanism. One of the things the tool nerd community always talks about is tooth count. The more teeth a ratchet has leads to the smaller, the angle of rotation leads to the easier it is to operate in tight spaces. Snap-on and some high-end brands often take great pride in this. If Harbor Freight releases the G2 with a smoother mechanism and more teeth, then they are directly targeting the professional segment. And to be honest, that's where the real money is. The second capability, which I personally really want to see, a ratcheting wrench that can be easily disassembled and repaired. It may sound trivial, but for those who use tools every day, this is extremely important. Nowadays, many ratcheting wrenches are almost impossible to service. Broken arrow, buy a new one. If Harbor Freight designs a line of serviceable wrenches, they could do something that many big brands still haven't done well. And that's a very Harbor Freight move, making something users actually want, but at an affordable price. The third possibility, a new form factor. Ratchet head smaller, handle longer, optimized design for torque. These are small details, but in the reality of car and machine repairs, they make a huge difference. Sometimes just a few millimeters thinner ratchet head, and you can reach a bolt that was previously inaccessible. That's why brands like Snap-on can sell a ratchet for several $100s. And the fourth possibility, the most interesting one. Maybe Harbor Freight is trying to completely shed the image of being a Snap-on clone. For many years, Icon was often compared with comments like, "Oh, this looks like Snap-on." But if the G2 is a completely new design, then the story will be different. At that point, they are no longer a cheap alternative brand. They are starting to become a real competitor. And if you think that sounds a bit much, remember Harbor Freight from 10 years ago and Harbor Freight now are two completely different companies. But all of this is still just speculation. The really interesting question is, if G2 is indeed a big leap, how much will it change the game for Harbor Freight? In the next part, we will discuss why this leak could affect the entire tool market, not just Harbor Freight. And if you enjoy dissecting the behind-the-scenes secrets of the tool industry like this, you can subscribe to the channel. No pressure, but sometimes we discover a few interesting things before the entire internet catches on. Alright, let's assume for a minute that all the pieces we've just talked about are true. The leak is real. G2 is coming. And Harbor Freight is really refreshing an entire line of tools. If so, then this story is not just about a new product. It is a sign of a shift in the industry. 'Cause remember one very important thing. Just about 10 to 15 years ago, Harbor Freight had a very clear image. Cheap tools. Use it temporarily. It could break at any moment. The kind of tool you buy when you don't want to spend money. But then Icon appeared, and everything started to change. Suddenly, Harbor Freight no longer just sells cheap tools, they started selling surprisingly good tools for the price. And that's when they started to enter the playground of the big players. Snap-on. A Snap-on ratchet can easily reach the 00 mark, not because they have no competitors, but because they sell reputation, performance, and brand. But if Harbor Freight launches a really good G2 ratchet line, and its price is only around $70 to $80, then the question starts to arise. How many people will continue to pay $00 for a ratchet? And that's where things get interesting. Harbor Freight is playing a very smart game. They are not trying to beat Snap-on by becoming Snap-on. They are doing the opposite. They create a tool good enough to compete, but cheap enough to make people reconsider. And when you do that long enough, the market starts to shift. We have seen this happen in many industries: cameras, smartphones, PC, hardware. A new brand emerges, and people realize, wait a minute, I can pay half the price and still get 90% performance. And that's when the leader starts to feel uncomfortable. But what makes this leaked information even more interesting is, if G2 is not just a new ratchet, but also a new wrench line, then Harbor Freight might be preparing for a much bigger leap. It's not just about improving the tool, but rather it's a complete rebranding, from cheap tool to smart tool for those who know how to calculate. But the story doesn't stop there, because beside ratchets and wrenches, Harbor Freight is also launching a series of new products recently, and a few of them are quite interesting. We'll take a quick look at those because sometimes the small details reveal the true direction of a company. Oh, and if you enjoy delving into the industry tools, like a small investigation like this, you can subscribe to the channel. No need to, but occasionally we discover some quite interesting things before they become big news. But the story doesn't stop at ratchet and wrench, because while everyone is focused on the G2 leak, Harbor Freight quietly launched a few other new products, and it may seem small, but sometimes the small things are the true indicators of a company's direction. First is a new pneumatic impact wrench, the 1/2-inch composite air impact type, but the interesting part lies in the small detail extended anvil. If you're not a tool nerd, it might not sound special. But if you've ever removed a wheel, worked in the wheel well, or had to reach deep bolts in the car frame, you'll know that an extended anvil can sometimes save your entire workday. This shows that Harbor Freight is paying attention to the details that real workers care about. Not the kind of tool just for show, but it's a tool designed for real use. Milwaukee and Ingersoll Rand have been doing this for many years. Harbor Freight is now starting to catch up in the game. Secondly, and this is quite interesting, the Bauer Toolbox line. Some time ago, many people thought Harbor Freight would discontinue Bauer rolling toolboxes because they almost disappeared from the radar. And when a product line goes silent for too long, it usually means it's about to be replaced, but it turns out that's not the case. Harbor Freight just revamped the entire modular toolbox system. That says one thing: they are still investing in the tool storage ecosystem. And if you look at Milwaukee Packout or DeWalt Tough System, you'll see why. Tools today are not just tools. It is a whole mobile ecosystem. If Harbor Freight wants to compete in the long run, they need to have answers for those systems. And it seems they are doing it just a bit more quietly. And then there's a little something that I personally really like. A new headlamp. It doesn't sound like big news, but there's one interesting detail: a super thin LED strip runs across the entire band. Instead of a small cluster of lights focused at the front, it creates a much wider band of light. That means less darkness, more even light, and generally more comfortable to wear for long periods. Maybe it's not as fancy in design as some outdoor gear brands, but at first glance it looks quite practical. And sometimes that's the philosophy of Harbor Freight. No need to be the best looking, just need to work well at a reasonable price. And when you put all these things together, G2, leak big sale, new tool, appearing toolbox, revamped, you start to see a bigger picture. Harbor Freight is not just launching products, they are expanding their entire tool ecosystem. But now, the most interesting question is still ahead. What does the tool community really think about this leak? Because if you look at the forums and recent comments, there are some pretty wild predictions emerging, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about next. Oh, and if you enjoy delving into these small changes in the tool industry, you can subscribe to the channel. No pressure, but sometimes we discover a few interesting things before they become big news. Before concluding, there's an interesting detail that very few people have noticed. Some recent leaks from Harbor Freight are quietly changing the way many people buy tools. These types of leaks often do not appear in advertisements or on official websites. They often come from internal product catalogs, images of new stock in the warehouse, changes in SKU codes before the product launch. And what's noteworthy is that when a new product line is about to launch, the old lines often start to see significant price reductions. This is when experienced buyers start to take action. A few small tips that many seasoned DIYers often apply are: first, keep an eye on the discount cycles. Harbor Freight often has big sales around Black Friday, Memorial Day, and summer. When there is a leak of new products, the old line is often deeply discounted. Secondly, observe the clearance section in the store. Many items are not heavily advertised, but are deeply discounted when they are about to be replaced. And remember, don't buy just because you see a discount. If a product line is being cleared out, sometimes it's a sign that a better new version is about to be released. In other words, these small leaks are like secret maps that help you know when to buy and when to wait a little longer. And in the case of Harbor Freight, in 2026, the recent leaks spreading could signal a major change in the upcoming tool lineup. And that's all we know so far. A few leaked emails, some quite strange signs in the sales, and a timeline is gradually coming together in a suspicious way. Mid-April, Ratchet G2, maybe even a new wrench line. If all these pieces fit together, then Harbor Freight might be preparing for one of the biggest upgrades to Icon ever. But this is the most exciting part. What do you think G2 will actually change? Will we see a completely new ratchet mechanism? Is the ratcheting wrench serviceable? A completely different design no longer resembling Snap-on? Or even a completely new line of tools? The tool nerd community on the internet currently has all sorts of predictions, from reasonable to a bit crazy, so I'm very curious. What do you think Harbor Freight is about to launch? Leave your thoughts below. Sometimes the most interesting perspectives emerge right in the comments section. If you enjoy delving into behind-the-scenes leaks of the tool industry like this, where we piece together small bits of information to see what is really happening, you might consider hitting subscribe. No need to, but occasionally we discover some quite interesting things before they hit the shelves. And a small note before we conclude. Everything we just discussed today is based on leaked information, market signs, and a bit of reasonable speculation. That means nothing in this video is an official confirmation from Harbor Freight. Until the product actually appears, everything is still just a piece of the bigger story. But if there is one thing for sure, it is something is happening behind the scenes at Harbor Freight, and we will soon know the answer. Until then, keep your curious eye wide open, because in the world of tools, sometimes the smallest leaks signal the biggest changes.